And now the national anthem of South Africa.
The formalities completed, the action can begin here in Bloemfontein. World Cup qualifying, Group C, South Africa and Nigeria. The 8th game of the campaign for both of these sides. They'll have 2 more left next month. So this one's so decisive in so many ways. Lots of criticism of the pitch conditions here in Bloemfontein. It was the logical choice, though, for South Africa to come and play after Lesotho, who had to host the last game, moved it here to Bloemfontein. They do not have a venue, so South Africa staying in Bloemfontein, playing 2 successive matches. 3 changes from that Lesotho game. 2 at fullback. Mulinyawa is in for the injured Nico Mobi, and then Kabini comes in for Aubrey Modiba on the left-hand side. 1 change in the defensive midfield role, but Tusi Obas with a little more bite than Talente Mbata, says coach Hugo Bruce. Refereeing team today will have plenty of work on their hands. This is going to be potentially a feisty encounter between these 2 countries. Let's see who wins this particular toss. Gabonese officials in charge today. Pierre Gislan Acho is the man in the middle. Big responsibility for him. The final picture before they get matters underway. Nigeria coming into this game with 3 changes as well from their match against Rwanda. Troost Ekong, the captain, is back wearing jersey number 5. Onyemachi drops out. Onyeka, the Premier League player, cedes his place to Dele Bashiru in the middle. And up front, no Victor Osimhen, the former African Footballer of the Year, is injured. So Cyril Dessers, born in the Netherlands, has never started a competitive international for Nigeria. He gets the starting berth in attack in a little bit of a surprise ahead of Atorok Dabari, who we expected, the new Wolf siding, we expected would be the key man up front for tonight's encounter. Dusk here over the Free State capital. Plenty of tension in the crowd as well. What a big night for both of these countries. They've certainly had some tough encounters between the 2 in the past, and this one this evening absolutely no different at all. The Free State capital. Plenty of tension in the crowd as well.
See the focus on that Nigerian players, and you can see that so much at stake here for them. So hopefully the nerves don't take over in the opening minutes, but South Africa can take advantage of that, the home field.
This will be the 18th meeting between the 2 countries. South Africa have only won twice against Nigeria. 8 victories for the Super Eagles, 7 draws, but we must point out that South Africa's recent form against Nigeria has been good. Nigeria managing to win just one of their last 8 games against South Africa in open play. Which means that the last encounter at the African Cup of Nations in the Ivory Coast semi-final was a draw. Nigeria advancing to the final on a penalty shootout. Aina with the first attack. The long throw from the English-born right-back straight into the arms of Ronwen Williams. He'll be pleased, Stanton, early on to get a little touch of the ball.
Yeah, always good confidence for goalkeeper to get that first touch. Just to touch on the starting lineup for South Africa, Duniello at right-back came in for injured Nico Mobi, and I think he acquitted himself extremely well against Lesotho. So he keeps his place, and then I think the more experienced Gezana is the central defence now.
Gezana was spared against Lesotho because he is carrying one yellow card and they didn't want to risk it. Porta on the right-hand side. This is a very inexperienced South African side by average. It's Kelvin Bassi holding back Cortez. A little bit of a flyweight versus heavyweight boxing scrimmage there. Certainly physically the Nigerians much more imposing than South Africa. Cortez' 4th cap. Mbule playing only a 2nd competitive international, a 3rd competitive international for South Africa. 4 caps for Mbokazi, 2 for Dinyelwa, 2 for Kabini. There are a lot of inexperienced players. There's been a lot of injury problems for both Nigeria and for Hugo Bruce. And you were mentioning Dinyelwa on the right-hand side. Remember, he's probably the 4th choice because there's no Kaliso Mudau, no Tapelo Morena, both out injured. And Nico Mobi hurt against Lesotho. First free kick in anger from South Africa. Mokoena looking to get this back. Mbokazi over the top here. Now Apollos has got pace. Just comes away off his chest. He was also being physically manhandled there. It's going to be a tough battle for the South Africans physically against Nigeria. Dresses with a foul there.
And that has always been a disparity, the size of South Africans.